The ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Delit Sahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. But first, let us catch up with the major headlines. Hamel Malo College of Agriculture graduates 375 students. Assessment meeting on the expansion and capacity of healthcare services conducted in Haga subzone. India-UK trade tactics effect promising tariff cuts and service boost. And Indonesia and Singapore strengthen defense ties with a new alumni force. Proceeding with our reports. At its 19th commencement ceremony, Hamel Malo College of Agriculture postgraduate on 375 students in various fields of studies, including veterinary doctors. The graduates included 20 in doctoral programs, 174 in degree programs, 181 in diploma programs in the fields of agronomy, animal science, plant pathology, agriculture, veterinary science, and food science and technology. Speaking at the occasion, Professor Rodamika Elaraya, Dean of the college, said that after many years of effort and commitment, 20 students, including 7 female students with doctoral degree and veterinary science for the first time. He expressed his expectation that graduates will contribute to efforts to ensure access to nutritious food, promote economic development, and sustainably manage natural resources. The guest of honor, Mr. Tesfaye Gabriselase, Minister of Land, Water and Environment, underlined that ensuring health and prosperity of citizens is a declared objective of Eritrean government. He expressed the expectation of the people and government to the graduates will play their due part in ensuring access to nutritious food by contributing to the national agricultural development. A representative of graduates expressed gratitude for the educational opportunities and reaffirmed their commitment to live after the expectation of the people and government who supported them throughout their academic journey. At the event, outstanding students were provided Medal of Recognition. Since its establishment, Hamel Malo College of Agriculture has graduated 7,166 students from doctoral master's degree, first degree, and diploma programs. A meeting to review the expansion and capacity of healthcare provision Haga subzone was conducted on 14th July. The meeting was attended by heads of health facilities, area administrators, and religious leaders. At the meeting, a report was presented on healthcare services provided in 2026, focusing on the achievement registered and challenges encountered. A briefing was also provided on side effects of medicines, frequently occurred diseases and their cause and consequences, challenges encountered at health facilities and the measures taken to address them, as well as contribution of medical equipment being installed from time to time to provision of timely and effective healthcare services. Noting that prevalence of communicable diseases is declining as a result of sustainable awareness-raising activities, Nurse Gary Mikael Gabrihuet, head of the health facility in the subzone, said that malaria prevalence has declined to below 1%, vaccination coverage has reached 100%, and community-based environmental sanitation coverage has reached 89%. Mr. Zacharias Obaselase, head of administration and finance in the Asaba region, noted that community initiatives are contributing to the advancement of health programs and commended participation of the public in the development of health facilities. Mr. Idris Mohammed Hamid, administrator of the subzone, on his part called for strengthened public participation in the expansion of health facilities. Haga subzone has 1 community hospital, 6 health stations, and 2 health substations. The branch office of Ministry of Agriculture in Saganeti subzone has provided means of production to 70 women foster families in the subzone. Mr. Iasu Asafao, head of the branch office, said that beneficiaries' families are from the administrative areas of Maisegan, Maimogodo, Maifat. He said that they were selected by agricultural experts and provided with the support to encourage them to work towards better outcomes. Noting efforts being exerted by foster families to ensure access to nutritious food, Mr. Iyasu called on them to focus on the poultry and dairy farming. Commending the efforts being exerted by foster families to improve livelihoods, Mr. Abdulkader Ajhali, administrator of the subzone, called on agricultural experts to support them with their future endeavors. At a meeting conducted in the Amhara subzone to review the progress of teaching and learning process during 2025-2026 academic year, it was reported that contribution of the public had been encouraging. According to reports presented at the meeting, with the support of the public, the number of preschools increased from 25 to 40, students' enrollment increased to 2,700, and material worth about 1.5 million nakfa were contributed by the public for the development of educational facilities. At the event, awards were presented to exemplary teachers. Commending the support extended by teachers and community, Mr. Haptizgi Kidane, head of the Education Office in the Southern Region, noted that significant role of recognition of exemplary teachers in improving the teaching and learning process and called for the initiative to continue. The participants conducted extensive discussion on the reports presented and adopted various recommendations. Straight ahead is our international news after a short break. Welcome back. India and Britain Comprehensive Trade Pact took effect on Wednesday, July 15th, cutting tariffs on thousands of goods and widening access to service firms and professionals in both markets. British High Commissioner to India, Lindy Cameron, described the agreement as a new gold standard of trade deals and said it would increase the GDP of India and UK by nearly €5 billion. The India-UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement given Indian exporters immediate duty-free access to most British tariff lines, benefiting labor-intensive sectors such as textiles, leather, footwear, marine products, gems, and jewelry. Britain gained a wider access to one of the world's fastest-growing major economies, with the phased tariff cuts and quotas for sectors such as automobile and opening procurement, financial services, education, insurance, and professional services. On our last report, Indonesia and Singapore reaffirmed their defense partnership during a meeting between their defense ministers in Jakarta on Tuesday and launched a new alumni forum, further strengthening military-to-military ties. According to an official statement issued on Wednesday, Indonesian Defense Minister Syafri and his Singaporean counterpart Chan Chun Sing discussed ongoing bilateral defense cooperation before jointly inaugurating the Indonesia-Singapore Defense Alumni Forum. The forum is aimed at strengthening connections between the two countries, defense communities, and promoting closer bilateral cooperation. Indonesia and Singapore have maintained long-standing defense ties through their bilateral defense agreement, regularly joint military exercises, and broader strategic engagement. Dear viewers, we've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a recap of the headlines. Hamamalo College of Agriculture graduates 375 students. Assessment meetings, the expansion and capacity of healthcare services conducted in Hakka subzone. India-UK trade effects, promising tariffs cut to service boost. Indonesia and Singapore strengthens defense ties with a new alumni forum. That was the news from ERi-TV Studios. This has been Dilit Sahaya reporting. Thanks for watching and have a good night.